Zach having knee surgery, so ask Joe to hop in the car for him until Zach can get back in the car. And Cody, I know it's Joe in there, but I got to do it. I just got to do it. Cowabunga, dude.
Larry Wilkerson's waving that green flag. We are racing. McGee's going to get the good start there. He's going to hustle him down into 1 and 2 with Fetterman back there in second. Tyler Smith now third. They're starting to fan out throughout the field as McGee is your leader, putting car links now on Tony Fetterman. Tyler Smith trying to catch up to the back of Fetterman now as your second, third, and fourth positions still battling. But your leader right now is the number 9 of Joel McGee.
Single file around the new Raceway Park here for heat race number 1 of your Agrivision Equipment IMCA Hobby Stocks. McGee, the MedStar number 9, your race leader. Tony Fetterman from Elk Point, South Dakota, runs in second. Tyler Smith, and then Joe Smith, your top 4, out on the track right now. As we work into turns 1 and 2, McGee opening up an even bigger advantage now. Half a straightaway lead for the 9 car.
As we are coming out of turns 3 and 4 for McGee, he's got the halfway to go in this heat race. We want to welcome everybody tuning in on Facebook Live right now. Catching great heat race action as the number 9 MedStar car of Joel McGee is putting in work right now, coming out of 3 and 4. With Fetterman in second, Tyler Smith making a run now, trying to see if he can't get up to Fetterman. Can't quite have enough to pull up next to him as the green flag is out with 2 to go.
Yeah, Fetterman looked a little tight in 3 and 4, tighter in 1 and 2 now as Tyler Smith was on the back bumper that last time by as they come into turns 3 and 4. The white flag flying for Joel McGee. Fetterman tight again in turns 3 and 4. Tyler Smith tries to turn underneath of him. Cannot do it in turns 3 and 4. We'll try again in 1 and 2. MedStar car of Joel McGee looking a little tight as well, but he has set sail on the field and will pick up the checkered flag off turns 3 and 4. One more time here for the 22T. Fetterman looking better this time in 3 and 4. He will hang on for second. Tyler Smith in third. Joe Smith in that 4th place spot. And Phil McKee, the 12M, your top 5.
You know, earlier I mentioned Phil watching from Cuba. Good friend Marcus Roop is also watching there with Phil. He just sent me a selfie with him and Phil. Thanks for tuning in and watching us there, guys.
So this Facebook Live lasting until we are done with our hobby stock heat races. Still have plenty of time to go over to AdvantageRacing.tv on the World Wide Web and buy a subscription for tonight's races here at the new Raceway Park. Heat race number 2 out on the track right now. Coming into turns 3 and 4, we will go green.
And that green flag is waving. Dylan Taylor going to lead him down to that green flag. He's going to hustle it down. Ben Schneider's on his outside. They are side by side for that first place spot. Schneider's with the advantage there as Taylor pushes up the track. He's going to allow Schneider's, Kane, and Brunson past him. So he's going to settle back into that 4th place spot. There goes Schneider's up the hill. Here comes Johnny Kane to snatch that lead away for that lap.
John Kane now with your race lead. And Cody, it always looks like a white wall tire on the left rear of that 44. Here comes Caleb Brunson now, the inside rear corner of the 34B of Ben Schneider's. Oh, he sails it in there. And turn 3 and 4 is Dylan Taylor way up the hill in turn number 4 as Justin Freilich will get around him in the 76 machine. Caleb Brunson now takes over second from the 34B.
Brunson moving up from towards the back. He was started 6th, now into second. He's going to see if he can't try to catch Johnny Kane, but he's still got a good start for his night as we are halfway there, halfway home with John Kane as your leader, Caleb Brunson second, Ben Schneider's third, and Freilich in 4th right now.
Single file here is the top side, dominant side here early on this evening. John Kane will look at the green flag with 2 to go this time by Brunson. Schneider's, Freilich, as it looks like Parrish will get around Taylor here on the front stretch, trying to keep the wheels underneath of him. White flag will come out this time by Johnny Kane. 1 lap to go.
We are pretty spread out throughout the field. Caleb's still trying to make up ground on John Kane. He has closed the gap slightly but he's still 1.168 of a second behind him, as Johnny Kane coming out of turn number 4 will get your heat race win, with Caleb Brunson in second, Ben Schneider's third, Freilich in fourth, and Parrish will round out your top 5.
So that will put heat race number 2 into the books.
Is outside the 4 of Lowell Jansen.
Inside of row number 3, the 62 of Alan Hesse, and to the outside, the 06 of Brandon Freilich.
And rounding out your field, that 16 of Michael Finzen.
As green is in the air, Phillips and Miller take it side by side for the race lead. Now into turns 1 and 2, David Miller picking back up where he left off last season. That is out in front in that 34 M car, as Lowell Jansen's 4 car now down to the inside of the racetrack as Dallas Williams pushes up the track. And here comes the 90 of Lucas Phillips now battling for that second place with Lowell Jansen.
Phillips moving back to a hobby stock this year, as he prior ran a stock car. He is working on Lowell Jansen. There goes Hesse. He's a little bit sideways back there on that back straightaway next to Dallas Williams. He pushes up the track in front of Williams and then spins out on the backside of your field down there in turn 4.
See if he can keep it going, and he will. Meanwhile, David Miller checked out here early on in heat race number 3, as we are halfway down, halfway to go. Lowell Jansen sits in second, Lucas Phillips in third, Dallas Williams, and that will be Brandon Freilich is your top 5. Michael Finzen, good to see an old school car out here racing with these hobby stocks, Cody.
Absolutely, and you know what? He definitely gives it a shot. He drives that car hard every night, but right now, your leader checked out on the field is David Miller. We got a car slow down the back straightaway. Looks like Hesse going slow on that back straightaway. But we are going to stay green as he pulls it in. Miller right now is about a half a track ahead of your second place car of Lowell Jansen.
That he is, as in this heat race, he left the card on the counter, checked out. Goodbye. See ya! David Miller will take the checkered flag here in heat race number 3. Lowell Jansen will come home in that second place spot. Lucas Phillips right behind him in third. We still got a great battle here, Cody, for the top 4, as Dallas Williams will take that, and Brandon Freilich will round out your top 5. So this is our parade and wave lap here, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to come out fighting when the bell rings. Ladies and gents, these are your wild things. Your Agrivision Equipment IMCA Hobby Stock A-Main.
That green light is flashing, and we are getting ready to go back. Green flag racing for your hobby stock feature. Green flag is out. Joe Smith going to hustle him down into turns 1 and 2. Lucas Phillips right there. A little bit of contact shot in the shorts. No harm, no foul. They keep going.
Oh, cars around. Ben Schneider's into the infield, and looks like, I don't know if that was
Justin Freilich.
Justin Freilich, the 76 car around. They keep it going. We are going to stay green.
Joel McGee now up there looking at that third place spot. They're 3 wide back through the field with Brunson Williams. 4 wide down the back straightaway with Jansen Williams and Lucas Phillips. Caleb gets a little sideways. He gets it straightened out. He is fast moving through that field. There's still 3 wide back further out throughout the field. Tyler Smith trying to move past Cody Parrish. As right now it's still Johnny King, your leader.
John King, your race leader, but we got a 3-car battle here for the race leader. Joe Smith now look to the inside of Joel McGee, who's trying to get to the inside of John Kane through turns 3 and 4. Shuffling around here in early on in our Hobby Stock A feature event. McGee tries the bottom side and cannot get the run that he needs to get by the 44 of John Kane. Joe Smith will hit the high side as McGee hits the inside line again. A little too tight for the 9 car, as here comes Joe Smith now to the outside. Lucas Phillips, your top 4. Caleb Brunson now into the top 5.
Still back throughout the field. Fetterman sitting right there behind Caleb Brunson, trying to see if he can't move past up there. Got a slow car. Tyler Smith up under the wall back there in turn 2. He keeps it going right now. Johnny Kane is under attack by the number 9, Joel McGee, in that MedStar machine. As Caleb has moved now into that 4th place spot. Lucas Phillips in 5th.
Side by side, though, for the race lead, though, between John Kane, the 44, and the 9 of Joel McGee. Kane way up on the high side of the racetrack as McGee now through the middle as they look off of turn number 4. John Kane still your race leader. McGee running through the middle line on the track there, Cody. Thinks he might have found something.
Down in 4, Tyler Smith down around there.
Caution flag will fly for the 22T. Tyler Smith hung up on the berm there at the bottom of turns 3 and 4. He'll get her backed off and rejoin the field. Radio.
That green flag is blinking. Let's see if Johnny Kane can hold off Joe Smith and Joel McGee. Not to mention Caleb Brunson moving up through the field so far, and David Miller. We are back. Green flag racing. Johnny Kane's going to hustle him down. Good start for Johnny Kane. As Caleb Brunson back there looking to try to peek his nose in, not going to do it. Here comes Joel McGee. They're 3 wide going down the back straightaway. 4-yard lead right now. Johnny Kane with the slight advantage. They're 3 wide going in. Joel McGee goes around in front of the field.
Lowell Jansen on the binders. Everyone
and
trying
we
to
have
avoid.
A parking lot now in turn 4.
Trying to avoid each other. Cody Parrish, radiator gone on the 02 Junior. Exactly. It is definitely a lifestyle. As looks like we're going to come back to green. Johnny Kane with the lead. Caleb Brunson to the inside. Joe Smith to the outside. Fetterman there as well with Lucas Phillips and David Miller. As we are back to green flag as John Kane leads him into turn 1 and 2.
There goes Caleb Brunson too. He's trying to get, look at Miller forcing it 3 wide. Remember, he started very last row. He's already up to 5th, looking to get a 4th place spot. So they're 3 wide coming through. He's still working on that 4th place spot of Fetterman. He's got Phillips up there, but they're almost, look at now, Brunson is under attack by Joe Smith. They break that out. They're going there. Here comes David Miller yet again, trying to get under Fetterman. Nothing going. John Kane still your leader.
Still your leader is a 44 car as Tony Fetterman trying to go side by side with Joe Smith. Joe Smith is a substitute driver for Zach Bales, normally the 14Z 83J here tonight. Fetterman pushes a little bit in turns 3 and 4 in that 4th place spot. David Miller rounds out your top 5. Lucas Phillips in tow as they work through turns 1 and 2. Caleb Brunson finding a little bit of a run now off turn number 2 to the left rear quarter as they come into turn 3.
Caleb pitches that down hard, trying to get back under Kane. Kane's got that momentum build up on that high side. He will still maintain that lead, but Caleb's still stalking the prey, trying to see if he's got any way before he pounces, trying to catch back up to him. The run coming through that middle of the track. He pulls up to about the quarter panel, not gonna be enough. Caleb pushes up just a little bit, tries to turn the nose down. Johnny Kane's got it, but Caleb is at his door.
Caleb better in 1 and 2. Kane better
Slide
in 3 and 4.
job.
And a slide job from Brunson. And Smith is now in there as well. 3-car battle for the lead once again as we are coming with 2 laps to go here, Cody. Kane with your lead. Brunson and Smith side by side for second. Green flag high in the air. Oh, 2 cars around in turn 3 and 4.
We got Jansen and McGee down there tied up down in 3 and 4.
So Lowell Jansen and Joel McGee getting together there in turns 3 and 4, bringing out the caution.
Lined up, nose to tail. And it looks like we will be going back green flag racing. Green light is blinking. Green flag is out. Here comes Johnny Kane leading down front straightaway. David Miller moving up there. He moved up from 4th to 3rd on that restart. They're almost 4 wide for the lead. There goes Caleb. Caleb side by side with Johnny Kane. going down that back straightaway. Slide job again. Kane drops nose, gets contact with Joe Smith. Kane goes spinning around. That slowed up everybody from that point. Johnny Kane does keep it going, and they are still racing. Caleb Brunson, though, took over your lead, took that white flag. Here comes the checkered coming out of 4. Your winner, Caleb Brunson. Coming in second, we have Tony Fetterman, Lucas Phillips, looks like Joe Smith, and there is contact on the front straightaway between Jansen and Brandon Freilich there after the race. That was an insane finish. I could barely keep up.
Insane finish indeed. So Caleb Brunson will go 2 for 2 on the weekend.